How's it going, YouTube? I'm going to show you how to properly wash your hydroton. Alright, this hydroton is made by Canna, and what hydroton really is clay pebbles. So I'm going to show you what it looks like first. It's really just small clay pellets, like they said. Some of them are odd shaped, like that one. Some of them are more round, like this particular one. But ultimately, it's going to do the job. Your plants are going to enjoy it. But before you introduce it to your system, you need to wash it. It has rubbed up against each other, the balls or the pellets, and it's produced a lot of dust. And if you put it in your system without rinsing it off first, your whole system will have that red clay at the bottom and all around the sides, and you don't want that. Your pumps could fail a lot sooner, and you don't want that. So with that being said, I'm going to show you how to wash it. I first start off with a 5-gallon bucket or a Homer bucket, and this particular one, I made holes for it. You might already have one lying around. Maybe you grown soil before, you had in the past, or maybe you are simultaneously, and you can just use one of your old planer pots if you grew in 5-gallon buckets. So grab a drill, either a drill bit. I would go with the fatter size so the water can get out. Really, you're not going to lose your hydroton if you stick with something this size, or you can use a hole saw. I chose to use a hole saw. You can use a 1/4 inch. That's what I use. Okay, but again, it's up to you. Just make sure you don't drill a hole that's so large that a smaller piece of hydroton is going to get through, because then you're going to have to clean your sink out, and you don't want to make more work for yourself. So after you've drilled 10, 12, 16 holes in the bottom of your bucket, you know, kind of spread out evenly, throw the hydroton in there, but you want to leave some space, okay? Because we're actually going to fill the bucket up from the bottom, and then we're going to release the water, and then we're going to be able to let it drain effectively. So with that being said, I know a lot of you out there have vehicles, you have to pump gas. My hose nozzle has this little feature, and I'm going to use it. So I'm going to turn the water on. Gonna flick that little thing down. You see how it's latched, and then that way I can still do things kind of in this immediate area. And one thing you're going to notice is the water level is going to rise, and lets me know that every piece of hydroton is getting saturated. Okay, and that's what you really want here. So that way we know all the dust is off of it. So as your hydroton rises, go ahead and stop it when you have about, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 6 inches remaining from the brim of the bucket. So I'm going to stop it. And it slowly leaks around the side. I don't really mind because it's inside of my utility sink. And I'm just going to kind of move it around just to make sure. You can see how dirty and nasty this water is, okay? You don't really want that water going inside of your system either. I'm sure that probably throw off your pH and shock some of your newer plants, so you really don't want that in there. After you feel comfortable, like you wash it, go ahead and do this cycle a few times, okay? Pull the top bucket off, move the pot aside, let the water drain out through the sink and the plumbing, and then go ahead and use your clean hydroton. Alright, hope you learned a few tips and tricks. You know, don't forget, use your hose attachment feature. That helps. Put a pot on the bottom, so then that way every piece of hydroton